we get started tonight, we request that all cell phones and other electronic devices be turned off or silenced in order to ensure the appropriate atmosphere in which to honor tonight's student athletes. And the young lady showed me in the fall how to turn mine off. I'm all set. Just turned it off. Also, please remember that all special award winners are to report to this area to my left, the Spartans sign for pictures, group pictures at the end of the program. Now this is going to include all MVPs, CBC academic awards, award winners, special award winners, all conference awards, etc. Third and fourth year letter winners, and any other special award winners that we have this evening. So right after this portion is done, we will do pictures before some of you report to your classrooms with your teams, or before some of you leave. We are meeting here first in the cafeteria for the special awards, and then athletes, coaches, and family may report to certain classrooms for individual team meetings, although a couple of the teams already have done that or will be doing that. With that said, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, parents and family, and of course, our student athletes. Welcome to Conneaut High School's 2025-26 Winter Sports Awards program. At this time, to recognize our great nation and to honor those who have served and are serving our country, that we may enjoy our way of life and the freedoms that we have, we ask you to please stand and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance flags on the stage. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. This evening's Sports Awards program is an opportunity to recognize the accomplishments and commitment of our winter sports athletes. As Conneaut High School participants in basketball, wrestling, swimming, and cheerleading, your dedication and hard work at all levels, whether that's as a freshman, junior varsity, or varsity, are appreciated because of what you all contribute to your teams. You are all needed and respected by your coaches, teammates, and parents for what you personally bring to each program. Never think that whatever you're doing is not recognized, whether you're at a freshman level or a JV. You are always a part of that team. All athletes have to face adversity at one time or another. Things happen. Whether it's dealing with an injury, and it means he or she can't participate, making a bad pass in basketball, making a move but ending up on your back on the wrestling mat, or even not getting up the blocks fast enough in swimming. These mistakes may even be partly responsible for a team loss. And all of these experiences illustrate adversity, misfortune. But adversity builds character. We learn from it. When you lose or when you are faced with a problem, you have two options. You can quit, or you can meet the challenge head on. A 20th century author, motivational speaker by the name of Zig Ziglar said, sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. Please take note of the special awards which are given out this evening. Over the course of the year, some special awards are what we like to call legacy awards. They are named at one time or another after somebody who preceded you. A person who represents commitment or dedication to Conneaut High School. They all have a story behind them, and if you're fortunate to receive one of these legacy awards, you've become a part of that legacy. The Conneaut Schools Administration and coaches would like to extend a special thank you to the Athletic Booster Club for their support, dedication, and work for all of our Conneaut sports programs, especially the club officers and members, Grant Bennett, excuse me, Paula Gibbs, Heidi Spiro, and Bob McBride, and to all booster members who help out. Keep in mind, they're always looking for support to continue their valuable work. Please, a round of applause for our Athletic Booster Club. Thank you. With that in mind, keep in mind senior posters that we're hanging in the gymnasium are free to the athletes and their families, and this year they can be picked up from your coaches. Also, please note the sincere thanks to all those mentioned at the bottom of your programs, because those are the people that make things happen, heading up to and on game or contest days. Together, we are Conneaut. Now, we hope you enjoy and appreciate the awards and presentations given out this evening as we honor our Conneaut High School athletes for the commitment and dedication, time, and effort that they have given to Conneaut High School's winter sports. To start off the evening, it's my pleasure to introduce Conneaut's athletic administrator, Mr. Tony Passman.
Thanks, Dave. So tonight is not just about celebrating our athletes and programs, it's also a celebration for the families of our athletes and all the people who play a role in Conneaut athletics. I truly believe what we have here in Conneaut is special. I'm around many different students from different schools over the course of 12 months, and I truly believe that we have great kids here in our community, and we see that every day in the halls and also in competition. But that is a reflection of those around them. We have many adults who are in the stands as fans or working the events who care deeply about our students, programs, and schools. That support is contagious and it carries over to all of our athletes. We will talk more about that in a second, about the successes that we've been having, but all of that comes from the support from all of you. First, I want to acknowledge those who do work behind the scenes to make being an athlete in Conneaut special. And for us, it all starts at the top. You will not find another school around who has the support from their school board and superintendent like we do. These individuals take on a hands-on approach, whether it be in the stands cheering on our athletes or supporting one of the many different fundraisers that we have throughout the year. I'm extremely thankful because they fully support me, our coaches, athletes, and programs. Next, I want to thank our principal, Stephanie Ansevitz, and assistant principal, Emily Dobrin. They have their own children who are involved in a ton of different activities, but they still make sure to be here to support all of the athletes in Conneaut. And I'm extremely appreciative because it also allows me to travel around and watch my son's activities as well. Steph and Emily truly care about all the students and helping create memorable experiences for them. So thank you. There are several unsung heroes in our district that without athletes would not function, or athletics would not function. Most of these people play multiple roles in our district. First is our maintenance supervisor, Jason Dalton. He spends countless hours making sure that everything is ready to go. I mean, there's days, it could be a Saturday or Sunday, and I'm calling him because we've had an issue, and he's here to make sure we get it fixed. So thank you to Jason and his crew of Kelly Leonardson, Fred DeMarco, and James Chase. I also want to thank the CHS custodians, Karen Warren, Drew Cerno, and Terry Fowler for all of their help and sometimes patience because the building is occupied all the time. So it can cause problems, I know, for them trying to get all their stuff done. Next, I want to give a huge thanks to our transportation director, Carly Strader. Nobody has any idea what this woman has to deal with, making sure our teams get to where they need to be. This winter, again, was interesting with many cancellations and reschedules, and Carly was absolutely amazing. But that's also a testament to her team of bus drivers. They take on trips even when they don't want to, just to make sure that we can get games in. There's several other jobs that need to be filled in order to make sporting events function smoothly, and I need to thank all these people. First, we have with our clock operators, our scorekeepers, our statisticians. We have Dave Simpson and his wife Pam Simpson, Mrs. Murmis, Heather Harmon, Mrs. Ansritz, I know does the scorebook for boys basketball games, Denny Disserat, and Mike Trinko. Media has become huge with the streaming of games and photography. This year we started our own media department with students, and we had many kids take on roles as broadcasters, photographers, and even graphic designers behind the scenes. So I want to give a huge shout out to Colby Stiltner, Hamilton Spiro, Aaron Johnson, Carrick Dobrin, Donnie Lundgren, McKenna Henderson, Ari Hunt, Ashley Clemens, and Madison Powell. They spent a ton of time to make Conneaut athletics much more special, whether it be through their hundreds of pictures or broadcasts. I also want to thank local community members who also support our student athletes, and that's Chuck Guglielmo, Bob Shackle, and Jim Coco for all their constant support as well. No other school has the type of media coverage that our students get. And I think that's kind of neat because, you know, it makes our players feel special when they're able to be like a professional and interview. So just a huge shout out to all those people. Next on my list is our athletic boosters. So they have their day jobs, some even coach and have their own children to take care of, yet they do so much for our players, coaches, and teams. And it's because they genuinely care about them and want to not only see them successful, but also to help make their time as an athlete memorable. It is a great group of people to work with, and I would argue a lot of the successes that we're starting to see amongst our programs, it's a result of the work athletic boosters are doing. You know, in order to be successful, you have to have equipment. You have to, you know, go to camps, and all the money and everything that they're raising is allowing these opportunities for our athletes. And that also goes with the Bench Club, who's a support booster group for boys basketball, and the MAC Club for wrestling. All the stuff that they're providing for our teams is only helping to make them better and make it more special. Before I continue, so this year was the second straight year we hosted the Lady Spartan Invitationals, a wrestling tournament. We had over 30 different schools come from all over Ohio and Pennsylvania, and it's been an outstanding event the last 2 years. And I got to give a huge shout out to our wrestling coaches, Coach Sherman, Coach Gash, Coach West, Coach Tantari. They all put in a lot of time in that, but really it's the MAC Club and all their volunteers that make that work. So, you know, a huge shout out to you and thank you for all the work that you're doing. I want to thank all of you for supporting your CHS athlete. We have incredible fan support, you know, and I know the kids may not verbalize it to you, but I know for a fact how special it is for them to have all of your love and support. Last, I need to thank the coaches. Parents and fans may not always agree with coaches' decisions, you know, and that comes with its territory, and coaches understand that. But I can tell you, I know for a fact how deeply our coaches care about their athletes and their teams. I see the tireless effort that they pour into their programs. It's not a 9-to-5 job, and it's never ending. They sacrifice so much of their own time to be with our athletes and deal with a plethora of issues. I love the collection of winter coaches that we have, and I would argue that they're the best in the county for sure. Now that we've gotten through all the formalities, now it's time to do what we came here for, and that's honor our players and coaches. It was a pleasure for me to see each of our teams steadily improve throughout the season, and we are seeing more and more team and individual success. And you're going to see that tonight with everything that will be given out. But before we get to that, I want to start with some special accomplishments that have happened this year. First, we're going to start with our swim team, who broke several records on the year. First, our boys relay team crushed all 3 relay records. And the members of those, when I say your name, can you just please stand? Logan Knight, Brady Morrison, Mason Knight, and Liam Rich. So they broke the 200 medley relay with a time of 2:02:53. They broke the 200 free relay in a time of 1:44.45. They actually just missed the district by 0.6 seconds, which is incredible. And they also broke the 400 free relay record with 3:59.47. So a round of applause for these. Also with swimming, we're not done yet. Liam Rich, if you can stand again. Liam broke the school 200 individual medley, and he did it in style by doing it at districts this year. And he also qualified for districts for the second straight year. So huge accomplishments by Liam, and he had an outstanding season and an outstanding career. So a round of applause for Liam. Wrestling, if these three people can stand, we had 3 district qualifiers this year. Wyatt Distel, who was the sectional champion, Wyatt Dobrin, and Ben Griswold. I also have to throw this in here, we also beat Edgewood at home, which I don't know when that's been, but, I actually had people comment on how much stronger, bigger and stronger our wrestlers look compared to Edgewood, so we'll take that. Girls wrestling, this year they actually won their first dual meet. They beat Northwestern, and if Amelia DeBonis, if you can stand up please. Amelia was qualified as a district alternate this year, so a round of applause for Amelia. On the girls basketball, so they started off the year, a little rough, not the way they wanted, lost some close games, some heartbreakers, and then the way they finished the year was truly amazing. They won 9 straight games to finish out the season, and they reached 12 wins on the year, which that's the first time since 2017. They won the first sectional championship since the 2001 season, so that's quite the accomplishment. And then if this person can stand, Alexis Warner. Alexis, she broke a 35-year-old record of most three-pointers made this season. So Kay Ann Fales made 42 in 1991, and this year Alexis finished with 44. So a round of applause for that. And then overall, you're just going to see we have many more first and second teamers and honorable mentions throughout. So we'll get to those in a minute, but I'll turn it back over to David.
Okay, to begin our presentations, we're going to start with the boys swimming MVP award and Coach Josh Morris.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. I do have a lot more information to go over when we break out of here and go to the study hall afterwards, but for now I'm going to announce the boys MVP recipient and then the girls MVP recipient for the swim team. So let's talk about Liam Rich. Liam Rich, our boys MVP this season is Liam Rich. Liam is a 4-year letter winner, senior, who has shown incredible determination, leadership, and work ethic throughout his swimming career. Liam is only the 2nd swimmer in Conneaut swim history, been around for 9 years now, to make it to districts. He made it is 3 years in a row now, and this year he made it in 2 separate events, the 100 fly and the 200 IM. Pretty amazing accomplishment. Northeast swimming in Ohio is very, very competitive, very difficult to make it to districts. This season alone, Liam broke multiple school records, including the 200 IM and the 100 butterfly. He now holds school records in 100 fly, 100 IM, 50 fly, 100 breast, 50 breast, and with the help of Logan Brady and Mason, the 200 free, 400 free, and 200 medley relays. Probably the best record breaking was the 200 IM at district to take the school record from Ethan Morrison, who swam several years back. Ethan actually called and congratulated him after his race, which I thought that was pretty fun. He consistently led the way in the pool with 7 first-place finishes just this season alone. 2 at CBC championships, earning him first-team CBC honors. And over the course of the season, he scored an impressive 167 points for our team, which speaks to both his talent and his commitment to the team. One of Liam's biggest honors this year is becoming only the 2nd swimmer in Conneaut High School history to share the title of Ashtabula County Swimmer of the Year. He was awarded that Tuesday night at the All-County Swim Awards. That is an incredible accomplishment and a testament to the dedication he's put into the sport. Honestly, we could go on all night talking about all of Liam's achievements and everything he's meant to this program, but what stands out most is his determination, his leadership, and the example he set for the younger swimmers on the team. Liam, we are incredibly proud of you and everything you've accomplished. Congratulations to our boys, MVP Liam Rich. Hard to follow that one. Our girls MVP for the swim team this year is sophomore Allie Lucas. Allie Lucas is a sophomore, 2nd-year swimmer, and she showed how much she deserved this award by her contributions and performance throughout the season. She proved she was a very good swimmer on the girls team over and over. She focused on the 50 fly and the medley relay and the 50 and 100-yard freestyle individual events. She broke 30 seconds in the 50 free as a sophomore, which is pretty incredible. I think that's the 2nd time that's ever happened in our school history too. Throughout the season, she accumulated 67 points for the team. Her dedication to the team and hard work at practice helped her to learn and get better. Her skills and determination proved that her hard work always pays off. Great job, and congratulations, Allie.
Next up, we have the Boys Wrestling MVP Award, presented by head coach Keith Sherman.
Okay. We have the shortest coaching staff here at Conneaut. Okay, real quick, a few shout outs. First, I'd like to thank Mr. Passanen. He's a rare athletic director that supports all sports equally. And we know he's a basketball guy. He has a passion to push Conneaut athletics to achieve and gives our programs the support we need. We are starting to see a revival of excellence in Conneaut athletics. Thank you, Mr. Passanen, for all your hard work and dedication to the school and community. And I'd like to thank administration, Lori Riley, Stephanie Anseritz, and Emily Dobrin for all their help throughout the year, Carly Strader, and the bus drivers, basketball coaches for allowing us to use your gym. My assistant coaches and volunteers, especially Coach Gash, Coach Tim has been tremendous help this year working with many of our inexperienced kids and being a positive role model. We're lucky to have them with our program. Parents, thank you for getting your kids to and from practice. The early mornings, late nights, weekdays and weekends, and thank you for your continued support. Last but not least, my family for allowing me to continue coaching. Okay, thank you. The 25-26 wrestling MVP was very difficult to pick. We had a lot of great wrestlers this year, and it was very close when the coaches decided. we had multiple athletes that deserved this award. We decided that one team member set himself apart with how much he has improved. This young man has bought into our core values of effort, discipline, and unity, and he has become a leader amongst his peers and continues to improve as an athlete on the mat. His accomplishments this year included first team All-County, second team CBC, first place in the Asheville County Tournament, fifth place at Riverside Rumble, third at St. Clairsville Invitational, first at the Jackson Milton Invitational, fifth place at CBC, first place at the Division II Sectional Tournament in Kenston, and sixth place at the Division II Northeast District Tournament. Congratulations, White District.
And now for the Girls Wrestling MVP Award, we have Coach Jordan West.
Just want to say thank you to the NAC Club and Mr. Passanen, as well as the other coaching staff, Gary Santari, for making this season possible. Between the home tournament and seeing how much our young team has grown has been awesome, and it's been such a privilege to see. This year's MVP winner had a record of 19-12. She has placed in multiple tournaments, first county, first team All-County, and second team CBC, Olivia Chase.
And now we have the Girls Basketball Spartan Award from Coach Nicole Grimmett.
We have the team vote this award each year. They're asked to choose one player that they felt represented the key values of Conneaut girls basketball. A player who consistently demonstrates integrity, respect, and pride in representing the Spartan program. Leading by example, the Spartan inspires teammates with dedication, focus, and character, guiding the team towards excellence on and off the court. This year's Spartan Award winner is Alexis Warner.
And now we have the Boys Basketball MVP Award, and I'm going to mention a little bit about it. I mentioned earlier that we have some awards. Most of them are MVP, some of them are general. We have more in the fall sports and also in the spring sports. During the winter sports, we only have one, and it's what we like to call the Legacy Award. Years ago, the boys MVP Award was designated as the Bob Greenwood Memorial Award. Now this is special to me because I was a young teacher fresh out of college when Bob played. My first year, he was a junior here in Conneaut. Bob was a 1976 graduate of Conneaut High School. He's about 6'5", 6'6" postman. He was a 3-year letter winner in basketball, and at the 1976 CHS Winter Sports Award ceremony, he received the MVP award for basketball. He got the Moose Club Award for the Outstanding Senior on the basketball squad, and he also got the Boys Rebounding Award. And as a result of his hard work and commitment in academics and basketball, he received a scholarship to play basketball at West Liberty State College in West Virginia. Now, unfortunately, Bob passed away due to an automobile accident on campus of West Liberty. Bob was an outstanding, amicable, and well-liked young man from an outstanding Conneaut family. And this most valuable boys basketball award then is dedicated in his memory. And presenting that will be head boys basketball coach Joe Dunn.
First off, there's too many names to raffle off, obviously, but I want to thank everybody who supported the boys basketball team this year. Most importantly, Tony, thank you for believing in me and all the guys too. As most of you know, the boys team started off with overcoming adversity before the season even started. However, none of the boys let that get to them. They overcame that adversity and battled day in and day out. Our record does not show the amount of hard work and effort they put in. The kids just continuously showed up when a lot of kids probably were left. Everyone worked their tail off and made this decision hard. This player gave us all every game and practice and helped us in all aspects of the game. Most of you that came to the games have probably heard me yell his name more times than anyone. This year's MVP is also huge. Sorry, I have one more special announcement here. This guy has done more for Conneaut basketball than I think I ever could. A little bit of backstory is I grew up playing in his backyard, and actually I was his ball boy when he was a head coach in my area. It's been a privilege to coach with him. He decided this was his last year, so he is resigning. So Travis and I just wanted to kind of give him a little bit of just an award, I guess, just for all his hard work and generosity and the love that he has for the game and the kids. And Conneaut's been extremely lucky to have him. And Coach, I thank him for everything.
Now for the winner cheerleading MVP award, we have Carrie Hayes.
Good evening. I just have a couple of quick words. Our winter cheer season started with tryouts on October 31st. Yes, Halloween, and the girls weren't happy with me about that, but it happened. Since that day, I've had the pleasure of working with 15 incredible girls. It's a long season with 23 boys basketball games, 2 additional girls games, and 3 wrestling matches. Through every event, these girls showed up ready to represent our school with spirit and pride. This year's team is led by our captains, Kylie Sherman and Bethany Cross, with additional leadership and support from our veteran varsity members, juniors Reese Tinney and Abby Nordquist. Our captains worked well together and truly led with grace, positivity, and strong leadership throughout the entire season. Thank you for being such great role models for the other girls. This season was definitely one full of adjustments and rolling with the punches. Whether it was Coach Dunn coming up with his own plans for team introductions, sometimes being the only cheer team at a game, or adjusting cheers for the girls' games or wrestling matches, or when the other team was cheering over us. Unexpected uniform mishaps, last-minute stage crew spirit-themed night changes, or canceled and rescheduled games. These girls handled everything that came their way with flexibility and great attitudes. Throughout the season, we shared many new-dos, snacks, energy drinks, hugs, laughs, and yes, even a few tears. Those moments are what make a team stronger and create memories that last far beyond the season. I say it every year, but this truly has been a fabulous group to work with. I don't do a motion. I'd like to thank the parents for allowing me the opportunity to work with your daughters this season. Your support means so much. I'd also like to thank our high school principal, Stephanie Answervitz, for her continued support of our cheer program and for always encouraging school spirit throughout our building. A big thank you is also due to our assistant principal and fall cheer coach, Dr. Emily Dobrin. Over the past 3 years, she has been a wonderful sounding board for me, and I truly appreciate her advice, support, and willingness to listen. And I hope I haven't annoyed you too much along the way. Thank you as well to Tony for his constant support and for putting up with me during the busy season. Thank you to coaches Dunn, Mason, Thompson, Grimmett, and Sherman for working with me so that our cheerleaders can bring the school spirit and energy to your events. I'd also like to thank Travis, Thane, and Kaysen for dealing with me not being at home, not cooking dinners, doing cheers in my head at home or out loud. And Kaysen, I'm sorry, I was the mom on the bus. To the girls, thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and the memories you created this season. Our cheer MVP is voted on by the girls. It's given to the cheerleader who has consistently demonstrated outstanding leadership, skill, and dedication to the team. This person goes above and beyond in every aspect of cheerleading, from performing routines with excellence to supporting teammates and representing the team with pride and enthusiasm. The cheer MVP shows commitment through hard work, a positive attitude, and perseverance, often taking on challenges with a strong work ethic while helping others improve. They are a key contributor to the success of the team, both in practice and during performances, and serve as a role model for others. This year's cheer MVP is Kylie Sherman. Kylie's a senior captain, a 3-year letter winner, and a 4-year member of our winter cheer program. Throughout her time on the team, Kylie has truly embodied everything this award represents. As a captain, she has demonstrated strong leadership, dedication, and kindness. She leads by example through her hard work and commitment to the team, always encouraging and supporting those around her. Whether it's during practice, at games, or behind the scenes, Kylie consistently shows a positive attitude and willingness to step up whenever she is needed. Her work ethic, perseverance, and genuine care for her teammates have made her an important part of this program. She not only works hard to improve herself, but she also helps lift up those around her, making the entire team stronger. It's been a pleasure to watch Kylie grow over the past 3 years, and she is truly deserving of this recognition. Congratulations, Kylie.
And now we're going to have the presentation of our Chagrin Valley Conference All Academic Awards by Principal Stephanie Answervitz.
These awards are presented for the Chagrin Valley Conference All Academic Team. The criteria to receive this award are that these are all of our senior athletes who have lettered at least 2 years in their sport and have a cumulative GPA of 3.25 or higher. Our first one goes to Carrick Dobrin. Kaysen Hayes. Alexis Kaiser. Logan Knight. Abby Palo. Liam Rich. And Kylie Sherman. That is our CDC All Academic Team for winter. Congratulations.
And now for our Chagrin Valley Conference All Conference Awards, we have Athletic Administrator Tony Passy.
So like I said in the beginning, it's nice. We definitely have a lot more to give out this season. So first, I'll start out with all the honorable mention. So first, from wrestling, honorable mention, Hunter Bilbrey. Also from wrestling, Kason Powell. Girls basketball, Anna Ring. Girls basketball, Allison Harmon. Swimming, Allison Lucas. Swimming, Brady Morrison. Swimming, Logan Knight. And boys basketball, Alden Googe. So one more round of applause for our CBC honorable mention. Now for our CBC second team winners. First, for girls wrestling, Amelia DeBonis. Also girls wrestling, Olivia Chase. Boys wrestling, Wyatt Dobrin. Boys wrestling, Wyatt Distel. And boys wrestling, Ben Griswold. One more round of applause for our CBC second team. And now on to our all CBC first team winners. First, for girls basketball, Alexis Kaiser. Also for girls basketball, Alexis Warner. Swimming for the 200 individual medley, Liam Rich. And boys basketball, Jacob Thompson. One more round of applause for our first team. I'll save us the trouble of me and Dave just switching spots. We're going to go right on to our all county for Ashtabula. First, we'll start off with our honorable mention. First, for swimming, Jonas Greco. Boys wrestling, Jonah Tenney. Boys wrestling, Chase Hathey. Girls basketball, Anna Ring. Girls basketball, Allison Harmon. And boys basketball, Alden Googe. One more round of applause for our all-county honorable mention. Next is our Ashtabula all-county second team winners. First for boys wrestling, Wyatt Dober. Swimming, Nikos Burlingham. Swimming, Luke Craig. Basketball, Jacob Thompson. Swimming, Isabel Nickel. Swimming, Emma Merzinski. Swimming, Daniel Huya. Wrestling, Damian Krasinski. Wrestling, Bonnie Hobson. Swimming, Ashton Grace. And swimming, Abby Pala. One more round of applause for our second team all-conference. And now on to our first team, all Ashtabula County. First for wrestling, Wyatt Diskel. What do you dress up like? Wrestling, Olivia Chase. Swimming, Mason Knight. Swimming, Logan Knight. Swimming, Liam Rich. Wrestling, Hunter Bilbrey. Swimming, Brady Morrison. Wrestling, Ben Griswold. Wrestling, Amelia DeBonis. Swimming, Allie Lucas. Basketball, Alexis Kaiser. And basketball, Alexis Warner. So you can see this is nice to see that we have this many first teamers in the county, and we hope this continues to grow. So one more round of applause.
And now for the presentation of our third and fourth year awards, we have Conneaut's Assistant Principal, Emily Gilbert.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to announce our third and fourth year letter winners. To earn one letter in a given sport takes hard work and effort. To earn 3 or 4 is a whole nother level of dedication. So I'm really honored to present these this evening. First up, third year letter winner for basketball, Casey Hayes. For cheer, third-year letter winner, Kylie Sherman. Boys wrestling, we have third-year letter winner, Ben Griswold. Third-year letter winner, Wyatt Distel. And third-year letter winner, Hunter Bilbrey. Now for our fourth-year letter winner, girls basketball, Alexis Kaiser. And our four-year letter winners for wrestling, Kara Dobrin. And fourth-year letter winner, David Bonanno. And our fourth-year letter winners for swim, Logan Knight. Four-year letter winner, Liam Rich. Four-year letter winner, Abby Kalo. And last but certainly not least, fourth-year letter winner, Emma Brzezinski. Congratulations to all our third and fourth-year letter winners.
I'd like you to remain seated just for a little bit for some final instructions. Before we end this part of tonight's awards program, congratulations to our student athletes on their endeavors. Please remember all student athletes who received a special award should stay for pictures. And that would be our MVPs, third and fourth year letter winners, CBC academic awards, and all conference awards, etc. Parents, family, and friends, you may also take pictures at this time, and we're going to take them over here to the left in front of the poster board. After pictures, teams will report to specific rooms where coaches can pass out letters, pens, any other awards or recognition that they have. So athletes, some of you may need to lead your family to these places. Boys basketball, you're going to go to room 3166. 3166, boys basketball. Girls basketball, you will not be meeting, you've already done this, or you will be doing it. Swimming, you're going to study hall. So swimming, go to study hall, and again, swimmers, make sure you grab your family. Boys wrestling and girls wrestling, you've already had something, or you're going to have something. And cheer, you're going to go to room 2101. Don't forget to grab your family. And family, just follow your student athlete, and athletes, be sure to take your family with you. That concludes our 2025-26 Winter Sports Award Program. Good night. Please stay just as student and never fuck off. Please try to take. Oh, and think spring. Coming up Friday, March 20th, is the first day of spring. Baseball, softball, track, boys, tennis, Come on, we start with Rochester.